you mean early? It's literally like 5 minutes early. It's literally like 5 minutes early. It's literally like... It's like, I normally go live in about 5 minutes. I'm being yelled at. Hello, Ray. Let's look on the drone market. Drawn. 22 grand is pretty cheap. I probably missed your 3 p.m. stream because I got errands to run. Oof, hopefully got nothing too bad to run. Gotta get those chores done for sure. What's going on, Tony? What do you do, homie? Oh, gonna have fun. We're gonna have to do some farming today because tomes. I need some tomes. I'm close to a second relic, so that's always good. A restriction license plate for your car is at the dealership that I bought it from. Oh, gotcha. That's kind of important. So no rain water. Jesus. Is there an ETA on that, or is it just, you know, up in the air? I drive 2+ hours there, then run errands, back at your order. Gotcha. That's gonna be a long fucking day. I mean, I appreciate you all the same, Antonio. You ain't gotta do as much as you do, but I appreciate that you do all the same. Today's stream is probably gonna be a little bit shorter. Psyche's first day of thingy is live today, so I'd like to rate her. I'm not gonna do it every Tuesday, but since today is the first day, we can hang out here for like an hour and 40 minutes, and then we'll pop over there, and then she'll rate into her thing. Just too broke to get shit fixed. Oh well, at least we have heat. Yeah, no, at least you got heat in the fucking winter, dude. But that's still rough stuff, man. That's still rough. Hola, Wolfie. Yeah, so I finished my pastes. My pastes are done. I have no quests. These are all just Bozia relic quests. So you got gold today from a drone, and it was Ufidi. Get Ufidi, nerd. I've gotten like 5 Ufidis and like 3 megalos. Where am I? Inventory, right? So I should probably back this at least. Let's do a bit of our chores. Put our stuff away. You go over there. I don't need you. You go here, I suppose. Yeah, we're just gonna... Antonio 0, which is more than the amount of hair on your dome. Does the fuzz on my head? Does the fuzz on my dome count, Antonio? What about my fuzzies? This has to go to the vendor. Then now 2 weeks off from work. Very nice, Wolfie. Have you survived your man flu? Did you shave today? No. I'm gonna shave after today's stream. After this stream, I will go shower and shave, because I shave my head whenever I'm in the shower, because that's where it makes more sense to do it. So later on, you're gonna miss the peak domeness. Look how much better. That's good. I'm glad you only had a cough and stuff. But yeah, I'm glad you have 2 weeks off. What are you gonna do with your 2 weeks? That's a long time. Alright. So today's plan, Franco mentioned he wanted to do a PT blitz, so from 1 to as high as we can get. So once the homie's here, we'll get going. AT Arkville, Jesus. That is a decision. Hopefully it goes well though. When's that out? You said it was out, is it tomorrow? Thursday? You enjoy pain? You know what? Fair. We all need hobbies. By the way, Behemoth is up to level 12. Fucking sweat lords. Doing work. In like 8 hours. Gotcha. Alright. You know what? I hope it's a good fight. I won't be back into that game until the DLC. You want to pass this? You got 11 on Moogle? Yeah. They got it last night, so it's not like we're, you know, massively ahead. But we do be doing work. Cannot use as current class. Okay. Culinarian is. Let them cook. Let the boxes cook a little bit. Yeah, so we'll be going for like the next hour and 40 minutes, and then we'll raid Psyche, and then she'll go do her table story. What's going on, Gumby? Got an ad today for Subway's new protein pocket. How do you know that name? They didn't even mention paste as an ingredient even once. Gross. How can it be protein without paste? That's my question. Disappointing Subway, they had a chance. So I'm running into more people playing with their eyes closed. Oh no! Ray, hit me up. Listen, I need tomes. Let me know and I will do Rolos
more
with you.
like, oh, is this these nuts, Baldo?
Damn, fucking got him. Fuck you, Max. Thank you for hitting the button. Welcome back, homie. I appreciate you. Let me know what you want to go for our cooking stream. Let me know what you would like to do, and we will slap it on there. Speaking of getting ads, I talked about Neo 3 with your friend, and she's like, oh, I got another Neo 3 ad again. Yeah, Mimi out of nowhere got a Furby ad. She doesn't partake in anything Furby. And just through talking about it on stream, we've infected her algorithm. Occasion, I just needed to know how Nicole said it. A little too well, if I'm being honest. Let's get that vote on there for Cajun, if you will. Nobody says it like that. Not even Nicole. You got a protein pocket ad? I'm so sorry. Listen, I welcome it, Gumby. I welcome the protein pockets, but we don't really get a lot of that protein stuff here in Canada, at least my part in Canada. I found that like we've only just like 5-6 years after we showed up in the States, we're starting to get protein pastas here. And it's like, okay, cool, that's neat. Would have been nice 5 years ago. P1N I ran as a healer, and there was a Picto that just refused to dodge anything telegraph, not even a delayed movement, just zero movement. Okay, well then they get to die. They can perish and stay on the ground. They were attacking, so they were present, but I don't understand. That's just poor Cowie, a little bit wolfy. She sent me the pictures, like, oh my god, those are abominations. Nobody should have protein without paste. I prefer my protein in my smoothie, which is just liquidy paste to begin with anyway, so it's a way of life, honestly, Gumby. Black mage players, when they try to play any other class, how dare you? Brady and I move a little bit. A little bit on occasion. The thing is that we also had a black mage and they dodged it. See? So I got Franco and Brady for this. This is tomes or pace. I don't care. It's going to be a PT run. So as far as we can get. If anyone else is interested. I just extrude protein paste directly into my mouth these days. I don't even bother with all that pesky. Oh, no, Gumby, love yourself. Cook it a little bit. Have some warm paste. Oh, so that's over there. Nothing warms the heart like warm protein paste. Sure. That's wild though, Ray. Also, I thought it was regular dungeon runs. Those raid Rolos are wild. That's why I don't do them. The only time in the last 5 years I've done the raid Rolo is for the light phase that was required for the relic. What's going on, babe? Thank you for that streak, homie. 140, 140. Thank you. Thank you for coming back often, despite my bullshit. In spite of all my bullshit, Beta keeps coming back, and I have nothing but respect and affection. Usually the raid Rolos are your safe place. Oh no. But yeah, I'll be running leveling and probably high level, because that's like 220 a day. I just want to yeehaw. Shut up, music. Stop being so emphatic. Let me yeehaw with my friends. We need Franco to wake up first though, or finish his chores, because he do be a busy homie. But once he's about, we'll get going and do the thing. Because I can just craft and do drones all day. This brings me joy. This brings my heart happiness. I have now also, by the way, I've done it. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 different macros for 8 different missions at the A tier. So we are full steam ahead. And yeah, fuck, no gold. Son of a sea biscuit. I just wanted a little gold. No gold for us. That's okay. Is that okay? I can't get the goods if not gold. So we have 8 bronze, 3 silver. This goes to the vendor. I'm sure not to sell this. This is the Waning Arcanite. This is a new item that you buy for your relics. But it also looks like a bunch of other just regular ass metals. So gotta make sure I don't sell that. Oh, big yeah. Well, somebody's using the file. Sell that. Don't need that. Where are we? So we can do some spins. Just the usual chores around here. But yeah, no, the thing that they've done here is really, really cool in regards to exploration and how they've excavated around. It looks neat. I can show you where we're at for Behemoth. But it's super cool. Spin. What do we have? We have. Oh no, we have. Oh no. Spin. Hola, Corey. Corey, I need to send you a meme that Brady made. It's in Solocord, but I'll get it here as well. Let me see. Copy link. Unfortunately, this is a big link. Unfortunately, Brady has pleaded gesture immunity and is beyond reproach in regards to his memory. But you would appreciate that right there, Corey. Ban that guy, me, for posting a huge link. I'm so sorry. Listen. I mean, it's just the right link. Okay, it is. I've felt seen, and I'm uncomfortable. Right, let's go over here. But yeah, so they've done a pretty good job with this. I like where this is going. Beta Flame has logged in. Franco's done with Pace. He's on to tomes, I believe. So time to update the memes. Oh, he's also AFK, I think. They're still AFK. Beta Flame has logged out. Bye, Beta. Brady really came for your and his neck with that one. It's true. But to be fair, Brady didn't buy a lot. He only got a handful. I'm the one who went in like on 3 million gills worth of drones. I did get the emo, so there's that. But you know. Why is Square Enix like this? Why are they like what? Because there's a lot they can be. And I believe the answer is money. Yeah, but this is the new area that they dug out. We can't go in there. We can go in there. We just can't get teleported in there yet. But Behemoth has dug it up. I tried to import my settings and they are gone. That sucks. I don't know. But here we go. Look at this. Look how pretty this place is. Obviously, got some deep ruins. Got some emerald crystals. Got some crystals over there. Emerald as sun-kissed leaves in what? I'll just put down green. Time to get going. But yeah, they chalked that up to unknowable jank. Yup. But it just keeps going. They've actually connected this all. I'm guessing it's going to connect over here eventually. Or just go out to fucking Narnia, but it's off the map already almost. So I can't imagine they'll do that. But yeah, they've got this very pretty area with the yeehaw music. Hello, Space Fairy. Good afternoon. Welcome on in. We got the crystals. Again, we don't know which race lived here, since we're off in outer space somewhere, but it does end over here, and it's just loops back over here to a dead end. More of that and crystals. But this is where they stopped digging for now. So they're expanding upon this, and they're going to go further in there. And is that naming way? Say something. Foul fiend, state your business. No, okay. But yeah, is that person dual wielding the water guns? Jesus Christ! That dude is good. I could give Star Wars vibes. It kind of does. I feel like Star Warsy. The yellow and the brown there in particular gives me sort of Star Wars vibes, but maybe also a little bit of Stargate as well. You could call them. Let's see where Ultros is at. Yeah, it looks like an arm and back workout. Yep, need somebody to spot them back here. But they've also got the mech suit on, so they're fine. But yeah, this is where Behemoth is at. It's pretty neat. We got and also there's an NPC here that'll talk to you about what's going on here and all that. It's pretty neat. But yeah, that's where Behemoth is. We finished phase 12 last night. Progressing on to phase 13. Is it? I think it's the 18 phases again. Do you think that's what the moon was? What's this? Oh, I'm gonna score $5 from Twitch. Good job. I wouldn't click on their link. I really wish Twitch would stop sending emails saying, "Hey, click on this link." These are official Twitch emails. Hey, click this to go get into this beta. I got offered a beta for randomized gift badges for people or whatever. I don't know what it is. It's something about badges. And they're like, click on this link to opt in. I'm like, okay, how about you put it on my fucking dashboard instead, Twitch? Internet 101. You don't click on links in your emails, because it's easy to scam fake email addresses. That's gonna be the next job. I'm calling it now. I hope. Wait, what? Water pressure person? I'd play that class. Are they a DPS? Are they a healer? Are they a healer because they wash stinky combat classes? It's gonna take me hours to fix my keybinds and UI, so I will save that for another time. Yeah, no, I mean I don't blame you. I don't blame you. But yeah, no, this is where we're at right now. Minus, this doesn't really fit the yeehaw. It really doesn't, but it's pretty rad. Taking on 2 HP, healed by the power of a fire hose. Let's see. So I don't think I have anything to buy there with that. I've been buying the free teleport tickets to the moon, by the way. They're super cheap for Cosmo credits, and you can just teleport. We want to get to Endwalker to reduce the cost of your teleports. Easy peasy. I don't know how to get back, so I'm just gonna use a ticket because I got a lot of them. Let's go to the base moon. Actual moon. It's gonna be either a DPS or a healer, and then people will ruin it with Poogie style commentary. Probably. See, this is the first one of this type of content. Music ain't it. I get it. We're blasting off. Let's go. Is that Nero? No. It ended up being very, very pretty. Like, I like it out here. I like it a lot. Massive structure, as you can see there. I think that's a 500k robot. Oralegi, hay que ver. Let me see what we have for you. Your daily joke is What did the cowboy, speaking of Yeehaw, say at the German auto show? Audi, partner. See, it's Audi and like the car brand. Audi. Audi. Audi, partner. That's pretty solid. That's pretty good. Let me get you a fact as well. Don't you be looking at me over those glasses. Pigs are members of the Suidae family, which includes 8 genera and 16 species. Among those species are wild boars, warthogs, pygmy hogs, and domestic pigs. That's not, I mean, sure, it is, technically it is a fact, but it's just a piggy fact. All right, let's see. Today, this is for what day? July 11th. Today is Free Slurpee Day at 7-Eleven. They do this every year on 7-Eleven. Go get one. Wait a few months. Wait a few months. We don't even have 7-Elevens here, by the way. Or AM PMs, even worse. What I would do... The fuck? Baguette. The things I would do for an AM PM hamburger and hot dog. Are they still 2 for $1? You think a Slurpee will make it if you mail it? There's a joke in there. I'm not gonna make it. No, probably wouldn't. If it got to Canada, yes, because it would be frozen solid in the mail. But unfortunately, that's your birthday. Nice, noted. Mimi, Corey's birthday on the 7-Eleven, July 11th. Put him on the spreadsheet. Got him. Say, coward. I was gonna say that you need a big box for. It's. Wait, you already had Corey's birthday. What the fuck? How'd she get Corey's birthday? Also the same as Nanam and who? Oh, Jail Banana. Gotcha. Another birthday capture? Never mind. Never mind, apparently. What have you done? You're gonna get pinged on Discord and like 5 or 10 people are gonna be like, happy birthday, Corey. Be appreciated, nerd. Don't know how many Mimi gets birthdays. It's true. Don't be asking questions you don't want answers to. She has people. It's Cashew. Alright, let's see. Akabet. Is Franco awake? No. Let's see what we got here. That's cosmic research. Don't need that. I require the... Actually, I had some... Right, I have some lunar credits here. Let's spin these. I think this is where the glasses are from that people were looking for. What do we have? Macro rover. We have no glasses. Minnesota saw a mail red cardinal in the yard this morning, and I have only seen the latest so far. Your jelly. They're very beautiful. They're very vibrant. Yep, absolutely. It's gonna be a 1 to how far we can get run. God, I hate this music. Please let me out of this fucking brass jail that I am in. Sadly, yeah, cardinal. We saw the female, which is more brown with a bright beak. And we're like, okay, well, maybe they have a partner, and it turns out they do. Another team ball cap. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. God, that music just grinds my gears in the worst way possible. Alright, let's go to Feyna. Oh, I have 8 spins here. This is fucking Nintendo Wii Shop music. It's still better than the first one, but it's also not the vibe. But it is very... It's sort of... What's the word I'm looking for? It's very corpo Nintendo... Very clinical is not the word I'm looking for, but along those terms. It's just devoid of a soul. Like it feeds me nothing. Sanitized. Thank you, Iggy. That's exactly what I was looking for. It's just ugh. It's got no. It doesn't make me want to get up and start throwing ass. Which, what is the point if you're not throwing it back? I ask this of you. If the music don't move you, what's the point? There's no point. Alright, see what we got here. The sax here is pretty good. The sax here is pretty solid. Hey, wait, are those Skaven headgear? Is that it? Or is this from the moon itself? Fuck it, let's get new glasses for people. Breezy says that she is good for tonight, by the way, Finny and Corey, for some PT action. We'll start at 31 and work our way up from there. Oh wow, okay. Well, I wonder what it's going to land on. I'm in a queue now for 4150. Let's see if we can get 51. Okay, it's fine. Either way. Listen, the more I do those bosses, the better I get at them. The movement this makes me think of is walking down a hall that's just white tile everywhere in a corpo building that you're touring. Yeah. Yo, I'm not wrong. Alright, let's see what we got. Stellar? No. Please stop giving material. I don't need material of any capacity, of any kind. Just stop it. Anticipating, this is limber up. I feel like the emotes will be more valuable in the long term. No emote for me. Yes, I really want. Oh! Baited. Stellar opportunity, let's go! What's in the. So we have the attire, the mount, literally not the emote. This is everything but the emote. Thanks, game. Appreciate that. Alright, sure. Spin it. I mean, I wouldn't say no to warp loader identification key. That'd be nice. All that to just give me the worst item possible. Thanks. Appreciate it. I'm glad I I got my hopes up for that. Obviously, it's the die. Naturally, it's the die. I mean, I'm not mad at die, by the way. These dies are still... if I get free die, I'll take free die. I'll never use it myself, but if somebody ever needs, you know, that metallic green die, I got you. Oh! Nice! I didn't want that. I wanted the emote. Can we go over one, please? I don't want a star pilot at a time. Deep breath. Deep breath. Friend, I can't see anything while in here. Imagine having multiple menus open at the same time. Not my Final Fantasy. How many more can I even do? I can do one more. All right. Sure. We'll go over here. I wonder what it's gonna land on. Okay. Sure to get a lot of things I don't want. Okay, that's fine. Where are the humans at? There they are. Hello, fellow humans. Please buy my stuff. Crafted delineations I want. These are the only terrible things. The rest of this is whatever. I don't need material for anything, but you know. These windows are actually kind of nice. Like they're actually not bad. I'm not mad at that. Those windows all look kind of neat. Let's go to the house, since my house is literally just there for me to stow things away. And bye, Mimi. Have a good meeting. Don't forget your tea. Hey, look, what's Solo? What do you use your house for? Literally nothing but holiday event stuff. In a game that has some of the worst storage, what do you expect? Yeah, but these are the windows here. They actually light up and everything during when it's actual daytime. Perfect. Why is it so dark in this goddamn house? Get our little Mac PCs. Actually, you know what? We're gonna move these down here. The Council of Sharks requires some TV to watch. I mean, they're stuffed sharks. They don't have eyeballs, so they can't actually watch anything. Listen, if they give me another 100 stuffed sharks, I will use every single one of them. I'm never giving them away. They're mine, and no one can have them. Metallic ruby red. I mean, I definitely am at more metallic ruby red. Metallic dark blue dye. There goes that. This is crit materia, which I don't even need. I don't even know why I keep these. I'm never going to use any of these 11s again. They are for the bin, as it were. Okay, and the Starship attire, I will probably... like I said, I am ramping up, probably over the summer. I'll start from level 1 character to do the MSQ again. It's been 5 years since I did the MSQ, so we'll get into it and do that. And I'm gonna do the entire thing in a spacesuit, because why not? Sure, let's go back to the moon. Okay, I'll give it a few more minutes, and then we can just do 1 to 30, because that's no big thing. Yeehaw! But yeah, I've been working on Alchemist. Also, by the way, I got my warrior axe. This is what the warrior relic looks like. I like it. It's actually very, very shiny. I don't know why there's a couple of hearts there. If you look here, you can see the hearts here. Are they a heart? It looks like a heart to me. There's a heart there. There's a heart there. Maybe this is also, it's got more hair than I do, by the way. Look at that. Look at that hair. Look at that beautiful Kingdom Hearts confirmed. Kingdom Hearts confirmed indeed. But yeah, no, I don't know. It's got the Stargate symbol there. Got a little loop on top of it. Yeah, this is the warrior relic. Really nice. I need to meld it. It's got crit and determination, so naturally need more D hit for that. But content with that. I already have one. You can't use that. Why not? Why can't I use it? Because it has hair, I'm not allowed? Where am I for this? I'm working on the Alchemist relic. It has hair? Wow. I'm allowed to use hair. I had hair at one point, not now. Obviously, you know how smooth I am, but still, I had hair once. I'll pop one of these real quick. This drummer had hair many years ago, Antonio. Many years ago, I covered the dome for the dome was too powerful. I need level 5 stuff. Was that the paste relic? Yes, that is the warrior one. I gotta be honest, almost every single one of the paste relics are gorgeous. Like the glow on them is phenomenal. The gunbreaker weapon, fantastic. Mega is the best song. My hairline is true, she is. But she is, however, not there. She is upstairs. She's over there somewhere in her office. Because meeting time. And Bolu better than Solu. I mean, Bolu does have a mountain. I do not have a mountain. But yeah, no, this is just it's Macro City now. Everything, every single mission macro. I pick a mission. There's some that are better than others, and then just go. If your weapon has more hair than you do, it will assert dominance. Well, I'm currently playing on Paladin anyway, so I don't get to play Warrior much because I want achievement credit. I finished Warrior's 900 instances as a Warrior, so it's on to Paladin and then Gunbreaker, and then maybe they'll add another tank someday, and then I could do a 4th tank set of achievements. Dark Knight, yeah, I mean, it's not too far, so 198 off. I have done over 3 instances as Dark Knight. Also, this chapped my ass yesterday, by the way. When I did, I don't know, we did something like, I don't know, 15 Rolos, 10 Rolos. You only get credit towards this once a day when you get a bonus, so it's 1 a day. So I only got credit for 1. I can't wait to progress on the hand land relics. It's pretty. It's fun, Antonio. Listen, this part right here, this oasis, is the best part. You can do it from here. You don't have to go to the moon. You don't have to go to Fena. You can just come here and do it from this point and level everything up. Like this relic hadn't even been worked at all. It was still level 1 basic tool. And the missions just give you credit. It doesn't matter where you go, where you do it. Alright, I need more level 5. This is 4 and 1, don't need that. This is 4 and 1. Alright, we'll do Ruin. Which one is this? Ruin? No. Alright, once I get this recipe done, I'll start grabbing folks and we can go do thingy. At least 1 to 30. And then if Franco shows up, we start over. But yeah, these relics are very easy. They also look pretty good. I like the look of them. I don't like the final look of it. I like the looks leading up to it, but we'll see. The Endwalker relics were very pretty. For Catchers and Gatherers. Though, after seeing the cutscene from yesterday, I want my weapon to look like Gerald's. Why does he get a weapon like a tool like that and I don't? I desire Gerald's shiny glamour for tools. Oh, stretch it out. Not enough booze? Listen, Harley can drink Gerald's under his forge. But I do tend to watch streams and other things while doing this because it's just macro crafting at this point. It's all automated. Granted, I spent all of Saturday morning, about 3-4 hours, working out all these macros and doing it up, and it turned out great, of course. But you got to set up the initial macro sets, and then you can shift it around. Because if you go to the wiki for Final Fantasy 14, it lists all of the recipes for oases, and they're in sequence, so they match up. So if you look at the blacksmith list, they posted for like alchemy, they're the exact same ones. So if you go to recipe number 5 for blacksmithing, it's the exact same numbers as recipe number 5 in the alchemy one. So you just change that macro to that one. So it's a matter of associating macros to recipes, and the list is right there, so easy enough. Oh, wait a minute, I can afford one more drone. I can stop whenever I want. This is gonna be the golden right here. This one right here, this is gonna be the golden. This is the one that I want right here. What do we got? Alright, it's just outside. Let's go get it. Look for the giant purple beam of light. Well, it's not gigantic, but it is pretty bright. Where'd it go? There it is. It's also blue, not purple. Wait a minute, is it over there? Alright. But yeah, slowly been working on this. Slowly been getting the relics up to snuff. I don't need them, but they are. I am replacing my crafted BIS with the tools. It's bronze. Okay, I'll go fuck myself. I didn't want to play with you anyway. You ready, Finny? Where am I for this? I guess I should clear out a thingy. Oh, I haven't cleared that right. That's the solo run that I started as machinist. it's not fun, but I got 10 levels out of it, so yay! But it's not what I would call fun. But the first 10 levels suck anyway because you're just out there trying to level up, and stuff is a higher level than you, and then you're trying to be higher level than it, and then you are higher level than it, but then you're still trying to level up. So once you get to 100, it gets much faster because you are sneaking past things and killing the minimum amount of thingies required. Okay. Click on that. Click on that. Alright. But yeah, we can do a quick run to 30. Until the homie is up and running. Are you there, Finny? Are you peppered? Let's see. I have a crossworld link shell. I mean, it's all tomes to me anyway, so. Yeah, okay. What are you gonna run? Why am I in combat? Holy shit. Who am I fighting? Why are we throwing hands? Fucking Shadowbringer's combat music jump scare. Yeah, this'll do. Bonus gem sale. I was wondering what? Oh, there's two of them too. Bonus. Wish I could join, but after lunch, gotta get back to work. PC. Yeah, no, it's fine. There'll be more runs. This is free tomes. It's obviously just by virtue of adding the damn challenge log to this, it's worth doing again. The amount that comes from this is worth on Behemoth 36 million gil. Even the shrubbery, the rainbow bush is worth millions upon millions right now because nobody's doing this anymore. That's the nature of this, right? When people are doing this, you got that hairstyle from the oils, very nice. I got it for the collection, and then I'm just gonna get them, and I'm just gonna start selling them. Just gonna start selling them because how am I supposed to maintain my drone habit if I don't make more money? Granted, the girls combined are about 110 million, so I've broken into the 600 million in gil range. Yay! Which means by the end of the year, I should be somewhere around. I should be closing in on 900 million gil by the end of the year. And then I'm gonna buy those stupid gold mounts that I don't even need, but for the collection. But yeah, we'll just take it from there. See what we do. Let me see one last check. All right, Franco still said that's okay. I'll run 1 through 30. If he shows up, I will just start all over. Entrance, fixed party. From 1. All right. Let's run around. Let's get some oil and sacks. Where are my potions at? Potions right there. All right. All right, time to grab everything. Let's go. I do like the music here to start. Thanks for that innovation. Well, fuck, I guess we're gonna kill these that are here now since they got blasted. Love that for me. Initial bomb activated. But yeah, if you weren't here earlier, we're probably gonna stop like an hour early today just so we can go raid Psyche as she as she's doing her table story thing today. I don't know what her table story thing and schedule is like, but if it is every Tuesday, that's fine, obviously. But today I wanted to raid her because it'll be the first one. Had to sneeze. Yeah, so she's gonna be raiding into Thing at around 45. So we'll raid her. She can raid into that, and then you can all go enjoy Psyche, and then we'll be back at 6 p.m. Eastern for Mass Effect 3, which will continue tonight with more missions. Going into the Omega DLC tabletop. That reminds me, got any dice yesterday? It's fancy. Ooh. Do you have pictures? I do like seeing dice. I actually bought a mold so I can start making my own resin dice. So I'm curious about that process. It is crafting. So I'm curious as to what that would be like. But I figure it would also require well-ventilated areas working with resin. Don't be running in a circle. I'm just trying to not get hit. Since that fucking blew up again. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Oh, there's more of them here. Nice. I'm assuming Brady just pulled everything that was over there, which makes it easy for us. Bark bomb, hell yeah. Prophecy dice. Ooh. Oh, no, okay. So you just set it to whatever number you need and then you hit the button and then it rolls it for you? That's really cool. That's super neat. I'll drop thingy here. And get the chest. Come on, that's okay. You know what? That's 3 bombs in 2 floors. Yoshi got beef with me? Basically, when you press the button, uses that to generate energy to spin the wheels, and then you let go. It activates the mechanical gears, brake to stop. Yeah. So still thinking. I'm assuming that you twist the knob though to set it to whatever kind of D you're trying to roll. Be it D10, D8. It's just bombs everywhere. That's fine. Why am I so congested today? Jesus. Let's fucking go. We got the jam. It's double-sided, so 6 different wheels. One side is D4. Gotcha. That's super neat. I like the thought of dice like that instead of just your traditional sort of, you know, actual die. That's really cool. We jamming today. Yay. Of course the exit isn't open because something spawned behind us, and now we gotta go back to the last room where we came from and get it there because this game hates us. I got it because I have a friend who doesn't get how to mechanically throw dice. Yeah. Listen, you spin the wheel. It's just a random number generator, right? But I get that people, when you say dice or rolling the dice, you think, is this Squonk's fault? It is fucking Squonk. You imagine actual dice, right? Actual die. She holds the dice in her palm lightly, which means they don't roll. Then she slams down with them. Not understanding going straight down doesn't cause them to roll. I like that that's just how she processes it and doesn't like, I'm assuming she's not doing it to cheat. It's just how she works the die instead of, you know. There's nothing nefarious there about the methodology other than just this is how you do it. No! Okay. She's trying to cheat. She just doesn't get it. Yeah. The physics behind it. Wait, so if you hit the same fairy trap twice, you get unfairied? That's interesting. I never knew that. On the bright side, there's no more traps there, so I can just run wherever I want. As a spare steel, I ain't going back for that. Nah, I'm going back for it. Let me just get my ass beat. Nailed it. Alright, let's go. If I had dotted these to begin with, they'd probably be half dead by now. Well, I mean, then that die is definitely going to blow her mind in Ash with the way it works mechanically. Like, I remember she's more mechanically minded, and it'll make more sense when she sees it, of course. Don't mind me just dragging ass over here. Where? Gee, Solo, where are all the monsters at? They're right behind me. Another friend doesn't get how to keep dice from flying out of a die. It all depends on how hard you throw it. It's based on your own physics. Roll those beautiful die gently. Let's see, I have one path over there, one path over here. This is a dead end. This is not a dead end, actually. This is not. Please be a bomb trap. Please explode on these fools. Wasn't a bomb. Wasn't a bomb! But not to do work, gross. Alright. Let's work on it. Let's see, and yes, I own multiple dice towers because of these people. I mean, that's how you do it, right? That's how you keep the dice inside the contained area instead of just flying off a table. Makes sense. Stick them in the tower, let them fall. That's how you do it. Right, some people are just physics averse. I mean, if you never do it right, it's like, how does this happen? Like, you see Mimi, right? Mimi trying to throw those Nerf balls at me, and it's an impossibility because she doesn't do that motion. She never played, you know, ball or whatever. She has no notion of the means by which to physically propel this thing the way you want it to be propelled. So I get it. There's a whole ass science behind it, so which sometimes I take for granted that because I'm versed in it because I grew up in it. I still have to steal. Oh my god, what do we pulled everything? We did it! Streamers and math jokes? Yeah. No, I understand. It's a foreign concept if you don't do it often or you weren't around it. So, the optimized way to get the results that you want. It's free steal estate. How dare you, Brady? Hounds? can't believe it. Oh, we got more over here. Alright, let's see what's over here. A little basket guy. Look at him. He's a silly little basket guy. Oh, there's even more over here? This is unfortunate. Okay. Oh, yeah, treasure's here. Nice. There's a blue chest in there? Where's that blue chest at though? Alright, Benny got it. Neat. Hi, Brady! No, Ray! Ray, did you get another bad group? Have you been cursed yet again? You can't keep getting curses like this. They're not Pokemon. You don't have to catch them all. Exit, yeah. No, I'm crafting now, but it isn't the game that causes me to feel. Oh. What you crafting, Ray? What you making? There we go. That's the button I wanted. More alley. Gotcha. Listen, we all need more alley. That's absolutely valid. It can't stop you. Watch me, Wolfie. I can't actually stop you. It's true. I can, but threaten you. That's about it. That's a maze route, Brady. Oh, okay. I mean, you can use a maze route if you want or something. Poison fruit, hell yeah. Kawaii Soul is bullying you. She's upstairs in a meeting, nerd. She can't help you. You're here alone with me, Wolfie. You, me, and chat. Your bunk buddy is, well, she's in a meeting, so she can't do anything. That's a lug 4 boxes worth of new luggage from your building lobby. Oh no! Because UPS dumped them there, even though they should have a dolly. This would make it easier for them to move. I can't imagine that it's light. 4 pieces of luggage is pretty fucking huge. Well, when we were heavy, they were very unwieldy. They say the same thing about me. Same, honestly. Alright, should be over here. Although I found out why I have to kill these ads as fast as you can in my solo run. I lost a solo run because I didn't know that they bumped you all over the place like that. So I was like, that's not cool. And then I died. Oh, why is my phone vibrating? We did it! Sans several back and forth to get it onto the elevator, and then out of the elevator, then into your apartment. Yeah. No, that's work. All right, Franco check. Franco check is still AFK. Wait, does that mean there's a trip imminent? Ray's gonna leave us forever. Going. Let's see. Good to know. Let me see. We go again. Let's fucking go. How many tomes is that? That was only 20 mathematics for that? What a ripoff. Well, hopefully you can, you know, recover from the exertions of mimic luggage. Luggage. Nobody says it. Nobody calls it that. Got a free strength. I thought it would be an easier trip based on things my mom had said, but then she said, no, it's late spring, early summer, and she wants to go see family. Oof. Intuition, purity, okay. Oh, for Easter, gotcha. Gotcha. I mean, holiday weekend and all that, right? No! Well, I'm a fairy now. Benny. They're beating me up. Neat. Listen, traveling. Oh, my bad. But at least Finny is in silence. I'm sorry, Brady. I'm a magnet for traps. Well, yo. Nailed it. Hey, look, a safety trap. Nice. That would have been, that kind of would have been helpful a minute ago. See, it would have been, oh, it would have been an Easter trip or something, is what I said, but then it was late spring, early summer. All right, well. Gotta get the right luggage for that. Make sure you got all the stuff you're gonna need. You know what? Maybe I don't. Maybe I just vibe over here. All right, just beat on me for the next 20 seconds. Forgiven ignorance. Just blast away. Do your worst. Okay. Oh, I can't use items. Interesting. Sure, that'll be fine. If that thing had exploded, that would have been hilarious. Like, genuinely just... you can't make this up sort of levels of shenanigans, but it's okay. Wrong button. I was supposed to go because one of my cousins is pregnant and either will be about to have a baby or just had it when we get there. Gotcha. That's pretty big, pretty good big reason to go out and do it. So I don't begrudge the trip, especially because it's one of the few cousins who is a decent human. Fair. I also would have rather been there for Easter because holy shit, summers are hot over there. If you're going back to the motherland, I can imagine it's gonna be real hot. That's just a witching. Infrastructure outside of the really built-up cities doesn't lend itself to having an AC. Yep. Yo. No, I understand that. I get it, but mira, get that SPF 100. I mean, obviously, I don't think SPF past 60 does anything for the skin, but get that lotion. Keep yourself safe. Oh, they're all dead. They're all fucking dead. Wait, but Ray, if you're gonna be gone for a while, who's gonna keep rezzing all of us? I'm not running any content that week while Ray's gone. I'm just gonna go play single player games. Dude, this is my favorite version. This is my favorite song in this entire area. It's so good. Oh, fuck. So you can put it like EverQuest? Wow, what the fuck? Why is Ray throwing haymakers today? Hey, my friends. Hello. Enjoy, friends. Is there time for you for Palace of the Solo that week? Ew. I need to do it. I genuinely do, but it's not. I think I have a Palace of the Dead run to floor 30 on as a Pictomancer. But it's stalled at 30, so I don't know. I mean, at some point, obviously, I have to. There's no traps in this room, by the way, in case you're wondering. Are there traps in this room? Could I be turned into a fairy? No. Hey, there's a bomb trap right there, by the way. Yeah, I can, oh. Oh, come on! Just give me one of those days, that's all. It's just gonna be one of those days. Hey Sanlu, where are your echo potions at? Oh, they're in my bag. They are in my bag. How many do I have? I have 5. I should probably do something about that and get more. Hey, another intuition, nice. The sniffles are strong today. Hey, there's a bunch in the sea chest. I don't believe there are. Is there a potion to remove the +1 to dumbassery that I have? Because that'd be swell. Remove the opposite of a horseshoe object from your from this person. Nah, it's lodged pretty up in there, pretty well up in there. It's been there since birth. It ain't coming out now. That's okay. It's just whimsy in the form of bad luck. Just oh, hello. It's just whimsy, and that's what I bring to the table. Solu, what do you bring to your groups? Whimsy in the form of... whimsy. I did my part. I tanked it all. I tanked it. I cleared traps. I provide a service. That is a steal and a strength. I'm good on steal for 5 minutes. So actually, never mind. Solo steal. Thank you, Brady. Sometimes the game really is listening. Feels that way sometimes. It feels that way. Certain days, yes. Other days, not so much. But today's certainly one of those days where Yoshipi's like, fairy, fairy, hit the button. You know what? I'm going to stay in this form, not because I want to kill everything, but because it'll allow me to not get transformed into something else. But now I gotta get that chest. Shit. Nailed it. Oh, is Finny the only one who stayed in the form? Oopsies. My bad. Hamaguchi just saw the feud of Sony Simini. How so? What was said? What happened? Give me that cheese, my Wolfie. You know, XIV R3 is coming multiple platforms at once, and PC is nice. Good. Good. That's the way it should have been, Wolfie. That's the way. Here you go, Finny. Blast him, please. Oh my God, they're bullying me. Thank you. That's the way it should have been. They literally threw away, like, how much. I don't think. Here's the thing. And I think Ash touched on this once before. They didn't do it just because, you know, I'm sure they had a deal from Sony to make bank off of that. But ain't no way they made more money off of that deal than they would have if they had just sold 7R across everything. Right? If they had sold it on PC, Xbox, everything. Nintendo Switch too. Let's fucking go. Compared to whatever deal Sony gave them. I think they were that loyal to Sony because Japanese company helping out a Japanese company. That's just business in Japan. Maybe an Epic only on PC instead. They said the new CEO has said no more exclusives because it literally held Square back so hard. The new CEO has said we're spreading the game, and it makes more sense. Obviously, the exclusives are good for money financially for whatever, you know, however short-term period you have that money and exclusivity. But there's more to it than just raw cash, right? Getting your franchises out there to other systems exposes you to different markets, which means that they're more likely to take up other games that you're putting out there. And if you're always just limited to this one system, to this one brand, you're not gonna get the exposure that you want. So it's not just money, it's exposure, and that's where Square Enix has been suffering because their bullshit games have only been going to one console, and then you have to wait a year or two. I thought it was dumb from the get-go. But I've also been supremely unimpressed with the PS5. We got one on release. And it's just like, why? Yoshipi's like, okay, so roll it back, bring it back in. You're allowed to criticize, but rein it in a little bit. And after a year or two, the thought is I can just wait for something. Exactly. It cascades. It cascades from the absolute in the current era. That would have worked for them 20 years ago. It doesn't work now. Doesn't work now. I'm sorry, Yoshi P. I'm sorry. I bought your game on the PlayStation and the fucking PC. Stop hitting me with bombs. It didn't pay enough for Remedy with Alan Wake 2. Exactly. And again, the exposure, right? And then that just leaves the other side of that, the negative taste it leaves in consumers' mouths, right? Because you wanted to play that game and they locked you out for however long, or if you're, fucking Control, whatever, Alan Wake, you don't want to go in that performance. It becomes well, fuck that then. Because I know a lot of people that absolutely will not touch Epic regardless of what's on there. And I get it, I understand it, I respect it, but it's like I think that is a weird one since Epic actually published it, Wolfie. Oh, you're never touching Epic? Touch this, Wolfie. Just imagine me throwing it back. Yeah! Wolfie, why did your entire brand become cannolis and throwing ass? I want to be Wolfie when I grow up. You have no I think that's the best part. You just started vibing with those things, and it's just, no, bring Wolfie's dumper back. It's iconic, honestly. I can't believe Wolfie's dumper got deleted. Even indestructible for introducing me to the cannoli. Fair. Oh no, my body. Okay, Wolfie, before he dies from the flu, is true. I think Wolfie's fully recovered. I think he was almost taken, but at last he's amongst us still. The mask caused it to collapse. Jesus. I love that. Hola Rosa, good evening. How are we? The homie yet sleeps. You're way better today, that's good. But yeah, the exclusives were dumb. It was always dumb. It was maybe viable back when Nintendo had a monopoly on video games. But then into the PS1, Xbox era, it was just... Oh?
6:30 is the best time on the clock.
Uh-huh.
Hands down.
Thank you for the biddies, Poppy. Yep. See, because 6:30... Yep. Alright. We are going as far as we can, so we can sit on stuff here. We'll see how far we get, though. A candelabra? Mimic! Sorry. I have a visceral reaction whenever I see a mimic. The modern youth only knows digital clocks. It's true. That's a bomb trap. I'm gonna blow him up. I'm gonna blow him up. Let me go gather all these fools. And then we're gonna blow him up. No, Apple Watches have an analog face you can use. Do they really? The only Apple product I own is iPod Shuffle from like 2008 or something. Back in the day where you had your music not on your phone, but on a different device. Before smartphones were a consumer product. Sure. You don't own a watch? I own 2 watches that I was gifted decades and decades ago that are just, I don't use them because I don't like jewelry. There's no jewelry. No, look at that. No ring finger. No ring red wedding band. No anything. I don't wear jewelry. I don't like it. Mostly because you get jacked where I came from. Flip phones had the biggest aura. They did. It's true. Them hands naked? They are. I don't like the feel of it because I never grew up with it because again, it was the only people who had jewelry coming up where I did was drug dealers. So it's like maybe no. Also, we could barely afford food. And how the fuck am I? How is I gonna afford jewelry? So it was just one of those things, and I just don't like the feel of it. It's not a. It feels weird. Let's exit. All right, well. That's a strength for somebody. The way to wear jewelry is to be a drug dealer. Not necessarily. My wife wears jewelry. She's got the rings, the earrings, the bracelets. It's very cute. All right, when do we have to pop a strength though? I can only click this so much. No! I'm just a dumb bitch, Brady. I'm so sorry. Maybe wants everyone to watch One Piece. She's worse than a dealer. Kind of true. What's her annual income? That's none of your business. But she wears it because she grew up with it. That's what she had. They had jewelry. They slapped it on, and that's fine. It's neat. It's shiny. I dig it. Speaking of One Piece, I really got to watch Attack on Titan. You think I can watch all of One Piece in a month? Yes, Brady. Also, Brady, if you want to borrow my Crunchyroll account, you can. You'll need it for the next 10 years to watch all of One Piece. There's a fly here. Gonna fucking fight this goob. 1v1 me, bro. Let's go. I know where flight is. I'll just pop it. My bad. There you go. Now we're double flighted. But yeah, it's just one of those things. But Mimi is not a drug dealer. She works in finance. Mimi, 5'3" in finance. Listen, it's a template for me. Don't worry about it. There are a couple of filler episodes. Should be like 7 hours or less. Yeah, that's what I hear. I hear you can finish One Piece in one sitting. Just one sitting, then done and done. Welcome to the chat room. Thank you, Twitch. Welcome to the chat room. Ah, little Gabi saw me. But yeah, exclusive to Dom. Long live. Also, are we gonna be getting news on Final Fantasy 7 R soon? R3? When we getting the Final Fantasy 7 R3? Same time as Kingdom Hearts 4, so never? No, because one of them's actually happening. One of these things is real. We should be getting news about it soon. That's kind of weird. Because the next thing would be Summer Game Fest, right? In summer. In June. Like, if you're looking for the most eyeballs possible, I mean, I guess you could always just do... What if they announced it at Fan Fest? That'd be kind of weird. Because that would overshadow 14's announcement for the expansion, so that's not going to happen there. Or then they cancel the third part. No, I make too much money for them. There's no way they would do it. I'd be okay with it. I enjoyed the second one more than the first one for sure. But no, it's the flagship game for them. There's ain't no way. Ain't no way. Square Enix would have to go under, and then they just sell the IP to somebody else, and then somebody else would make it. You could argue the point that Square Enix shouldn't have it to begin with, considering the way they made games for the last 20 years. I've been like shutting down 14 to release 17 as the MMO. Yeah, it'd be wild. It'd be. You vote Ubisoft to buy it out. Could Ubisoft even afford it? Square Enix? I looked it up on a whim once. How much money would I need to buy out Square Enix? And you need, like, you know, obviously X percentage. Yeah, I need like $1 billion. Anybody got a spare $1 billion? Anybody want to go in on Square Enix with me? To become the majority shareholder? Sure, alright. Listen, we'll have drinks with Yoshida-san. It'll be great. It'll be a good time. We'll talk gaming. I'll hire Rosa as my narrative lead so that she can make her conspiracy theory come true. Steel, can you sit here? Rip. $1 billion? No. That's where you're wrong, Starchy. It wouldn't be $1 billion to buff my class. It'd be $1 billion to nerf Dark Knight in PvP. I desire to obliterate this class. Please remove it. Get it the fuck out of here. Front lines? More like the no lines. Gone. If I had $1 billion, I wouldn't do anything ever again. That included work. No fair. Fair. Wait, hold up. Put me and Rosa on the narrative consulting. Done. Done. Say less, Corey. Hola, Franco. Buenos dias. How's it going, homie? If I was a billionaire, I'd hunt other billionaires. You know what? That is the one fucking correct answer. Cub wins. Everybody can go home. We're just doing a throwaway 1 to 30 Francos. So cuando quieras. If you're feeling it. This is just a throwaway with 3 of us because we're waiting to see if you would awaken. Maze route. We can just sneak out of here. Someone banned Santa from encounter design. Can I be put on the encounter design? It will go perfectly. It depends on what encounters are you designing. Depends. Okay, hold on. Mud! Oh, that song is so good. Man, Silken fucking just... This is... Real systems and UI, optics, fates, and that one button in the crafting blog. Alright, Brady's now the CEO of Square Enix. Brady's not the CEO, that's it. He hit my biggest ass chapping issue with this game. Done. I'll just sit back and be the social media manager so I can yell at people on social media. We need more colors. We do have a lot of dyes, but we could do with more. Why not? Then we do encounters. I run perfectly balanced ones. Yeah, where everybody gets fucking blasted by the fly tar. Beta introduced us to the fly minotaur, by the way. The fly tower, if you will. Oh, we haven't met him yet. But beta said, I mean, this is when you guys haven't found the fly tar yet. It's a fly minotaur. He's just a little guy. I don't think he's a little guy, I gotta be honest. I think he's gonna be the opposite of a little guy. Can I be in charge of woke management? Absolutely, but you have to be yelling at people with me on social media. We can make bullshit TikToks involving Uma Musume in 14, and Brady will finally have normal horse. No, he'll have a horse, but it'll be a horse girl. Absolutely. Franco's in charge of woke. Let's fucking go. Let's stick a bunch of it into CDs and start giving away enough to just to stay just under billionaire status. Fair. Dibs on sleep. There you go. Mad. Done. Mimi would be in charge of finances because she's she don't want to do any of that other bullshit. She's just happy with her spreadsheets and numbers. Bless her heart. Or they could do the funniest fucking thing with Wicked Thunder right now. I think they could. I don't think the lawyers would let them. I think the lawyers would be like, oh, maybe we don't get sued. Although Uma Musume would eat that shit up, I think. I feel like the devs there would be like, absolutely. You ever just turn around and there's a fucking mud ball staring at you ominously? None of the rest of us are responsible enough to have the company card. No, it would just be Mimi with the company card. They really could, Corey. I'm sure. Wait, has somebody done that? Like, has somebody made like one of those videos from the aughts, early aughts, where they set it to music? It's just that one Uma Musume remix song. Alright, fuck these guys. Let's go. An AMV, there we go, that's it. An AMV, yes. Of Uma Musume and Wicked Thunder in 14. Just the best of all the worlds. And also that one first that one first boss in Neo 2 and 3 that beat our asses. May as well just bring it all ready. So we're gonna pick up Franco after this. So. It's all tomes to me, so I don't care. Damn, I killed his chest. Nice. They just wanted to pop into it. Fair. Did we already get one on this floor? I was trying to find sneaky treasures. Well, that was a mud ball. Couldn't find shit. Not on this floor. Boo. Man, this is my happy place. This whimsy. Ever had a mud ball and zoom around a room? No problem. Then have a Brady walk face first into a bomb? More often than you think. More often than you would assume that, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna be reading Psyche soon, but let's get this boss done. Again, I'm not gonna be cutting my stream short, but today is a pretty big day for Psyche with her tabletop RPG deal that she's got going on. So she's still live. I started to cut it short today, but evening stream will be maybe I'll go live a little bit early to make up for my lack of full stream during the day. We'll see how we're feeling. Let's see how we're vibing. But I'd appreciate y'all coming on over real quick. After this boss. I'll open my sacks and see what we get. See if we get something shiny. So I got ready and was like, I have half an hour. Then you have to apologize, homie. Mira, you know that I know, that we know, that Brady knows, that you know. You know? It's all good, homie. You go out of your way to make time for this, and that isn't lost on me, so you never have to apologize. Yay! Alright, got some sacks! Let's go check our sacks together, chat. Who, why, where? Yes. It's true, because after all, Brady is understanding. Exactly. It's literally his title in the FC. Alright, sack time. Please give me the goods. Look at 7 for 30 floors? Absolutely. No. 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 Ooh, no. No. Bullshit. Okay, well, whatever. The really big goods. Ah? No. Ah? Go say hi to Psyche. Bye, YouTube. I'll be back in 4 hours and change. With some more Mass Effect 3. I might be live earlier than usual. We'll see how we're feeling, how we're doing. I gotta feed Mimi, of course, but that'll be then. Thanks for hanging out, YouTube.